in and exhale. Next inhale, slowly untwist yourself. Come back to the center. And we'll just bring the hands in front of the cross legs. Open up our lower back here. And so we're going to inhale, elongate our spine tall. And then exhale, just walking the hands out. Engaging from our hips, really our belly across our lap. Just going as far as our lower back will allow us to. Try to open up that lower back. And we're breathing. And to stretch that area just under the shoulders. Just going to raise to the pads of our fingers, kind of like spider breathing. Feel the lateral stretch on the side body. And then next exhale, just going to walk those hands over to the left and stretch a little bit on the right side of the body. And then next inhale, walking the hands back to the center. And then exhale, walking those hands over to the right, stretch the left side of the body. And then next inhale, walking those hands back to the center. And then exhale, walking those hands slowly back towards the cross legs, raising the torso up. And we can bring the hands behind us, pointing the fingers away. We'll do a little chest opener here. And so we arch our back, raising our chest, and then dropping our head back. Opening our chest, raising our chest to the ceiling. Feeling that stretch. Chest, heart, throat. Imagining ourselves basking in the sun. In the rays of our inner light. We continue to breathe. And then gently, on the next exhale, raising the torso back up. Center, bring our hands on top of our knees again. We'll do another shoulder check. Inhale, the shoulders up. Exhale, back. Inhale, exhale. 2, inhale, exhale. Inhale, slowly transition ourselves onto our hands and knees. We're going to work to elongate our spine a bit here. So we want to make sure we have proper placement, making sure those shoulders are directly above those wrists. Palms are shoulder distance apart. Hips directly above our knees. Knees at the right angle. Knees hip distance apart. Toes pointing back. And so we're going to bring our mental attention to our right arm and our left leg. Combine them first. Energizing them. Energizing our core, our belly. And so on our next inhale, we're going to raise our right arm and left leg, pushing through that left heel, stretching that right arm in front of us. And we're just looking down. And we're breathing. Working a little balance here. We engage our core. Working our quads. A bit of our buttocks. And we're breathing. Again, feeling as though someone's pulling your arm and your leg, elongating the spine. Almost feeling a slight back bend. Making sure to point those left toes down towards the floor. Keeping that left hip parallel to the right. Doing great. We're breathing. 5 more more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling right arm left leg down. Good job. Just taking a moment to rebalance ourselves again. And neutralize our spine. And then switching up, bring our mental attention to our left arm and our right leg, engaging them. And also beginning to engage our core, our belly. And then next, inhale, raising that left arm and right leg, pushing through that right heel, turning those right toes down, stretching that right arm in front of you parallel to the floor. Just looking straight down, keeping our breath consistent. Feeling that right leg nice and engaged, feeling our spine elongated. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale that left arm breathing down. Opening up the knees nice and wide. We're going to push our hips back to our heels. Nice. First child's pose, forehead to the mat, hands outstretched. Opening the knees as wide as possible so our chest and belly can just fall through. Be cradled as we surrender to this pose. And then on our next inhale, let's raise back up onto our hands and knees. And then let's dig our toes into the mat. Get ourselves for downward facing dog. Making sure those palms are flat. And then on our next exhale, just going to raise that tailbone up, trying to straighten those legs out just a tad. We want to just slightly bend those knees as we push that tailbone up nice and high. Keep the palms flat. Feet are good distance apart, and those heels are hidden behind the toes. And that slight bend in the knees allows us to try to bring that belly onto our thighs. And trying to rotate those elbows towards the mat, open the shoulders. Good job. And then next inhale, we're going to look up towards our hands. And we're going to bring that right foot in between the left and right hand. Then we can swing that left heel down. And if that's a bit much, you can bring it down to the left knee if you like. You have 2 options. So either there or there. So in a bit of a lunge here, making sure that that right knee stays above the right knee. And on our next inhale, just going to raise that torso up and bring our hands on top of that right knee. Making sure those hips are faced forward. And then next inhale, we're raising the arms up, palms facing each other, shoulder blades drawn down. That left leg behind us is nice and firm. That right knee's bent. You want to check where that right knee is, making sure it's directly above the right ankle. And breathe. Good job. Good job. So that right foot is forward, left foot is back. And then our next inhale, we're going to open them. Then exhale the hands down to the mat. And then on that next inhale, we're going to bring that right foot back to the left and return to downward facing dog. And again, palms are flat, heels back, tailbone up. Trying to allow our torso to sink in between our arms. And then next inhale, we're looking up towards our palms, and then we're going to bring that left foot in between. Again, have the option to keep that right leg up, or you can bring it down to the knee, whichever works best. And if you have it up, you have that right foot swinging down to 45 degrees. And so that